Hey, what is up, everybody? Um, Welcome to um, my channel, and I figured I would make a different type of video today. Um, I was kind of going through my YouTube channel, and I randomly just, because I was about to watch something, and then I randomly just realized, hey, I have over 200 subscribers. And then I was thinking to myself, did I ever do a 200 subscriber shout out video? So I went back and looked, and obviously I hadn't. But then I realized I never even did a 100 subscriber shout out video. So it's like, I figured I'd do at least one of them at some point, and considering the fact that, and I'm at least at 200. I'm not really exactly at 200. I'm a little over. I'm at 210 subscribers. I would make the video now because better now than never, right? So I'm gonna be making the 200 um, subscriber shout out video. What this is going to consist of is me just shouting out everybody that's subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is not gonna. I don't think gonna take all that long. May take a little while. Um, but before I do that, I figured I'd talk about a little bit about the history of my YouTube channel, um, which has definitely been interesting. Um, So originally, when I started this channel, the first video I made was on June 24th, 2012, at exactly 6:59 p.m. Now I know I don't actually memorize this stuff really easily. I'm looking at my videos section right now, and I did me and I guess now my step cousin, I guess, Adam, originally started this channel. We called it CM Brothers. Um, I don't really remember exactly why. I think we considered ourselves like brothers, so that's kind of where it started there. And then the CM, I think, because he was like a huge CM Punk fan, so. And I liked CM Punk as well. I wasn't like a huge fan of CM Punk, but I liked CM Punk, so we put the CM in the front of it. Um, and That's kind of how this thing started. So we made our first video. It was who should beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, um, and believe it or not, it was that video, by the way, is a mess. It's the only 5 minutes and 36 seconds long. This was back when I didn't really have a webcam on my computer, so I was using just kind of a shitty camera. So I was kind of we couldn't be in the video all at once, and this was back when I guess I could say my autism was showing a little bit more than normal. Um, so yeah, we pretty much predicted people that should defeat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and believe it or not, who would have ever thought that he would have ended up being right? That Brock Lesnar was the guy that was gonna beat the streak. Um, it's just crazy how that works. And I obviously said John Cena because of his heel turn, which would have been nice as well. And then he cut me, and then we cut off. So then afterwards, shortly afterwards, on July 5th, 2012, at 1:24 a.m., we made a first ever wrestling review. We did a review of WWE SmackDown from June 29th, 2012. Um, and then um, on September 7th, 2012, at 11:58 p.m., we did our first ever Let's Play video where we did the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 game GM mode Let's Play. I uploaded parts 1 through 5, and that was interesting. Um, we always made this stuff, and we never finished it, so we never even finished that GM mode. I don't think we're ever going to. So then we made the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 Money in the Bank ladder match entrances. I really don't even remember this video all that well. And then we made the Adam Gets Revenge video. Just because I think this was when Adam was facing Booker T in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And then we made Adam's Chance and Owen Makes Popcorn. So it was just that. Then we made Adam wins IC title and Owen getting water. WWE 12 Universe mode season 1 episode 1, and it's called fuck fuck fuck, but I really don't remember why. Then we did like a let's play of Spoons, that video game. Well, not that game. I really don't remember it all that well. Then we did a let's play of Battle for Volcano Island Part 1, which we never finished. Then we did draft Rage, but mostly Rage. We were trying to do like a draft where we drafted superstars, and it just didn't really work out too well. I think eventually we were gonna draft a bunch of superstars and then book a show out of it, but then eventually we kept picking superstars that we didn't that pissed us off. So then eventually we stopped. Then we did then he made a video himself on this channel called WWE 12 Universe Part 2 Season 1. I'm All Alone. This is one he made himself, which I've never watched. And then he made that on October 6th, and then later on in the day he made part 3 of that video called "Oh No, Ezekiel Jackson." I think because Ezekiel Jackson got hurt, and that's the one that I was on. Then continuing. For October 19th, 2012, we did WWE 13 Feuds Part 1. I don't even know why I ever did that. I was trying to do like feuds using Universe, but it didn't really work out because then all the guys would get injured, so then we couldn't do it. And then on October 20th, 2012, we tried doing the GM mode again, but it completely failed. I don't even know what happened. We did part 1 of it, and then we did the WWE 12 Universe mode at my house, part 1, which we never finished, on the same day. And then we did Legends of Wrestling Let's Play on the same day. So yeah, we did a lot of Let's Plays that day. And then on October 21st, 2012, we did SpongeBob SquarePants the Movie Let's Play, part 1, which we never finished. And then we did a WWE 13 Let's Play Part 6, which is where I was playing WWE 13, and I was doing a Let's Play going all through and doing the story mode, and I transferred Part 6 onto this channel. And then we did Dodge Basketball Let's Play, which I don't even know what the hell that consisted of. And then we did a review of WWE Main Event for November 21st, 2012. And then on December 30th, 2012, we made a video called The Positives and Negatives of Wrestling in 2012, which was interesting. I may watch that in a couple minutes. Probably one of the best videos we ever made together on this channel. And then on January 12th, 2013, we made just a video, kind of like a channel update, announcing games we were going to play, which we didn't do, ranting about WWE spoiling things, which they still do, stories, PG and un-PG version, and songs at the end. Some of this video was very random. And then on the same day, we did a review of Ted the Movie from 2012. And then we did a WWE and TNA draft that I don't even know if we ever finished, and if we did, I have no clue if we ever finished that one or not. And then we both did a WWE Royal Rumble 2013 predictions, which was interesting. And then we both did a review of Raw from February 11th, 2013. Then we both did a review for SmackDown March 22nd, 2013. And then we both did a review for Raw July 1st, 2013, and NBA thoughts, because he was mainly talking about NBA stuff. So then we did a review of WWE Money in the Bank. No, actually, we didn't do a review. We did a predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2013. And then we did top 5 feuds of WrestleMania. Just kind of mention of favorite feuds going into WrestleMania. And then we did a review of SummerSlam 2013. And then I myself because eventually Adam lost the interest to make YouTube videos, so I kind of took over the channel myself, and I did a review of the video game WWE 2K14, and then I did a review of Raw from November 18th, 2013, and then I did a video showing you how to make myself, how I usually made myself in WWE 2K14. Um, and then I did a review of SmackDown from November 22nd, 2013. And then I did this the predictions video for WWE Survivor Series 2013. And then I did a review of my live experience at Survivor Series 2013 because it was in Boston that year. Um, and then I did a review of Raw from November 25th, 2013. Then I did a review of SmackDown from November 29th, 2013. And then I gave my thoughts on December 2nd, 2013 of the unification match between John Cena and Randy Orton at TLC. And then I did a review of Raw from December 2nd, 2013. And then I talked about wrestling's biggest fails, which I may go back and watch that and see what I said, because I don't remember. I just kind of said anything that's failed in wrestling, whether it came to WWE or TNA. Then I did a review of SmackDown from December 2013. Then I did a review of Raw from December 2013. This was the Slammy Awards edition of Raw. Then I did a review of TLC 2013. Then I did a review of Raw for December 2013. Then I made a channel update video since I think I was on school vacation, so I wanted to kind of there was some stuff I wanted to get done for YouTube, which I don't know if I ended up doing it or not. Then I did I showed you how to make my entrance in WWE 2K14. Then I did a review of SmackDown December 20th, 2013. And then I gave my thoughts on Batista returning to WWE. I have made that video on December 24th, 2013. And then I made a video saying what I got for Christmas for 2013. And then I did a review of Raw for December 30th, 2013, and I uploaded that on December 31st. Then I did on January 1st, 2014, possible WrestleMania 30 matches that could happen, which I think some of them ended up happening. And then I did a review of Raw from January 6th, 2014 on January 10th, 2014. And then on January 11th, 2014, I did my top 36 fantasy matches, which I may go back and watch that one as well. And then on January 12th, 2014, I made a review of SmackDown from January 10th, 2014. And then on January 15th, 2014, I did a review of WWE Raw from January 13th, 2014. And then on January 15th, 2014, I did a TNA Genesis 2014 predictions. And then on January 17th, 2014, I did a review of TNA Genesis Part 1 from January 16th, 2014. And then on the same day, I made I made a how-to video of WWE 2K14, how to create my own my movesets in the game. And then on January 20th, 2014, I made a troll video saying top 20 reasons why Triple H is a dick, which some of that stuff may still be true to this day. And then on the same day, I did a review of that episode of Monday Night Raw. And then on January 21st, 2014, I made a WWE versus TNA Dream matches, which I may go back and watch that video. And then on the January 23rd, 2014, I made a WWE stuff I found in my attic video, which was really weird. Then on January 24th, 2014, I made a review of TNA Genesis January 23rd, 2014, Part 2. And then on January 25th, 2014, I did a review of SmackDown from January 24th, 2014. And then on the same day, I did my Royal Rumble 2014 predictions. Then on January 27th, 2014, I made a review of the Royal Rumble for that year. And then on January 28th, 2014, I uploaded a video of me using a chainsaw for the first time because It was actually a pretty excited moment. It was in my horticulture class, so I figured it was a huge accomplishment. Someone had taken a video for me, so um, yeah, I just decided to make the video. And then on January 29th, 2014, I made the video talking about giving my thoughts on CM Punk leaving WWE, which he still hasn't come back. What is it, 3 years later now? So it's kind of interesting. And then on January 31st, 2014, I did my review of TNA from January 30th, 2014. And then on the same day, I did that. I reviewed SmackDown for that day. Continuing. It's not that much longer. And then on February 4th, 2014, I reviewed Raw from February 3rd, 2014. And then on February 7th, 2014, I uploaded my review of TNA for January 6th, 2014. And then on February 9th, 2014, I did my review for January 7th, 2014. And then on February 10th, 2014, I made a challenge to Triple H. I guess I can kind of mention what happened with this. So what we were doing was I was making a series of videos challenging Triple H because I was trolling everyone, because this was when Triple H had just turned heel. I was pretending that I wasn't a fan of Triple H and that I hated him. So what was going to happen was I was going to continuously make challenge videos challenging Triple H, and then I think eventually Triple H was going to show up, and I was going to have Adam play the part of Triple H and lay me out with a pedigree, and eventually it was going to lead to like a last man standing match where it was going to be me versus Adam, and also known as Triple H, and I was going to end up beating Triple H and kind of go off on him, talking about all the stuff he's done with Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes and Goldust and everything. It's kind of weird. I don't even know how I came up with that stuff. And then on February 15th, 2014, I did my review of Good Luck Charlie Season 1, Episode 1, study date, because I did like that show when it was on, so I figured I'd do a review series of it, and it's not taken over too well, so I'm going to say how many views it has. It has 122,133 views. It's got 28 comments, 75 likes, and 340 dislikes, so that's not good. So then I did Owen Finch versus Triple H. I uploaded that on February 17th, 2014. And yeah, it was it's kind of bad. It wasn't bad, but it was definitely weird. So then a week later, on February 24th, 2014, I did Owen Finch versus Triple H in a last man standing match. And then I don't even remember what I did for that. Then I did on March 3rd, 2014, where I did Owen Finch versus Triple H in a last man standing match again, part 2. So then on March 17th, 2014, I made part 3 of that video. And then on March 24th, 2014, I did like a special announcement for Triple H, and where I was gonna search for Triple H everywhere. It didn't really work out too well because then I found out that you can't just go in to stores and film things, so it didn't really work out. So then eventually when I realized that, for some odd reason I just didn't make a video for a while on this channel. On May 28th, 2014, I posted a video called I Like Triple H Again, pretty much where I revealed that it was all a troll all along. So then on January 29th, 2014, since I had been gone for about a month, I made a video returning back and showing the WWE 2K14 glitch when my cousin AJ ended up Irish whipping Yokozuna, I think like John Cena, and he ended up hitting like a clothesline to Yokozuna, and he ended up getting glitched. So then on the same day, me and him made the videos talking about our top 6 video game glitches ever. So then on July 14th, 2014, me and Adam had fully come back making a video just talking about our wrestling thoughts. We did that for about an hour. Um, and then on July 14th, also on the same day, um, we did me and Adam did a let's play of the 30 years of WrestleMania mode where Hulkamania went wild. And then on the same day we reviewed that episode of Monday Night Raw. And then on July 21st, 2014, we reviewed WWE Battleground 2014. And then on August 23rd, 2014, we did another part 2 of the Let's Play, um, playing through the new generation and attitude era of the WWE 2K14 video game, 30 years of WrestleMania mode. So then we had made a video in a while. So on December 30th, 2014, we did our thoughts on the current state of the WWE. Um, and then it had been a long, long, long while since we made a YouTube. Because what happened is, like I said, Adam was always in and out about making YouTube videos, and right now he's completely out. And I really kind of, not gonna lie, I have 2 other YouTube channels. It's my Wrestling Fortune 44 channel and my own The Talkinator channel. And what happens is this channel is kind of like extra. I don't really use it that much because I have the wrestling channel and I have the non-wrestling channel. So I can't really. It's tough for me to kind of find a purpose for this channel. So that's why I really wasn't using it. But it was still there. It was something I didn't want to like delete a bunch of videos of just stuff that I had because it was stuff that I liked. So, but then finally on July 15th, 2015, me and my cousin AJ made a Pokemon Rusty version reaction where we just watched the video and reacted to it. Thinking about it, I kind of wish looking back that we had, that I had the editing skills to be able to actually put the video up so I can actually watch it, so you guys could actually see it, but I just couldn't do that. And it actually has 2,501 views, 6 comments, 13 likes, and 19 dislikes. So that's not too bad. And then on the same day, I made a video giving my thoughts on pro wrestling, which nobody watched, and nobody's commented. So that's kind of interesting. And then on June 18th, 2015, I uploaded the second episode of the first season of Good Luck Charlie called Baby Come Back. And that video has 10,463 views, 6 comments, 7 likes, 38 dislikes. Eesh. So then on July 21st, 2015, I made my 100th video on this channel and kind of did like a little bit of an update video, and just kind of saying what was to come on this channel. And then on July 24th, 2015, I started doing the Death Note review series. I did the first episode called Rebirth. Me and AJ reviewed that together, and we just kind of kept going because I was in Florida around this time, so we both just reviewed Death Note. So on the same day, we reviewed the second episode, Confrontation. On July 26th, 2015, I uploaded the third episode of the Good Luck Charlie episode of Season 1 of Good Luck Charlie called The Curious Case of Mr. Dabney, which that video has 5,314 views and 20 dislikes. And this video is probably my most viewed channel, my most viewed video on this channel, with the most dislikes and comments and everything. It's called Kiss Times Sis season, and I reviewed the season 1 episode 1 called Wonderful Days. Me and AJ reviewed this show, and it has 150,106 views, 76 comments, 131 likes, and 738 dislikes. Because apparently we kind of said some offensive stuff, because this show has to do with what's it called now? I can't even think of the name. Incest. But then they're saying, like, since there's step, it doesn't really matter because it's not by blood. And I can maybe grant you that. I can maybe agree with you what you're saying, but it's still pretty damn weird if you want to have sex with your stepbrother or whatever that person was. It's still pretty damn weird. That'd be like if I had like a stepsister and I wanted to fuck her. So that's just pretty weird. But then on the same day, we made we did episode 3 of season 1 of Death Note called Dealings. So then we made just a crap load of them that day. On the same day, we did episode 4 Pursuit review of season 1 of Death Note. And then on June 28th, 2015, we did episode 5 called Pursuit. Which I really do want to get back into watching Death Note. I just haven't had the time. Then on the same day, we did season 1 episode 6 review of Death Note called Unraveling. Then on the same day, we did season 1 episode 6. So I obviously messed up here. It's supposed to be episode 7, but then I'm going through this now. It's good that I saw this, but it's called Overcast. Then on June 29th, 2015, we did another episode, episode 8 called Glare. This is weird. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I had left Florida, so I was left carrying the Death Note review series on my own. So on July 23rd, 2015, I reviewed an episode called Encounter, episode 9 of Death Note. Then on August 2nd, 2015, I reviewed episode 10, Doubt. And then on the same day, I did my Good Luck Charlie reviews, season 1, episode 4, Double Whammy. And then on September 17th, 2015, I did a channel update video since it had been a while since I made a video. And I gotta charge my computer. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you go unedited. I actually thought it was plugged in before when I started this. I thought I was going to be able to get through it pretty quickly. And then on October 10th, 2015, I did another Death Note, episode 11, Assault. And I think that's the last episode of Death Note I reviewed. Actually, no, there's one more. So then on October 11th, 2015, I did another episode review of Death Note, season 1, episode 12, Love. And then on October 15th, 2015, since it had been a while since I had talked about wrestling, I did a mainstream WWE update and thoughts video. And then on October 16th, 2015, I did my review of WWE SmackDown, October 15th, 2015. And then on October 20th, 2015, I reviewed Raw from October 19th, 2015. And then on October 20th, 2015, I did my review of SmackDown from October 22nd, 2015. And then on Halloween of 2015, I did my review of the beginning. I pretty much did a Let's Play for WWE 2K16. The beginning and arrival, so I think I just showed the cover and everything, and then on the next video, the same day I did part 1 of the Let's Play, which I probably should get back to doing that on the Xbox 360. And then on November 1st, 2015, this was actually my last Death Note, and I promise I'm not lying this time. It was my review of Death Note, season 1, episode 13, Confession, and I haven't gone back to Death Note yet. Which I do plan on doing sometime soon, but right now I've just been too busy for it, so I'm hoping I can do that soon. And then on November 2nd, 2015, I did my review of the Halloween edition of SmackDown on October 29th, 2015. And then on November 5th, 2015, I reviewed that episode of SmackDown. And then on November 9th, 2015, I reviewed that episode of SmackDown. And then on November 26, 2015, I did a video saying what I am thankful for, which I make every year. I don't think I made it this year just because I would have just been saying the same stuff. Then on December 27, 2015, I made a video called What's Going On in 2016, where I talk about what I'm going to do for videos. And then on December 30th, on December 31st, 2015, I did a video called Hashtag Spread the Laughter, which I don't even remember. I think this was just to say the things that we were happy that happened in 2015, which there was a lot for me to be happy about. So then on New Year's Eve 2015, I did part 2 of the WWE 2K16 Let's Play Practice Mode Xbox 360 version, and then on the same day I did part 3 of it. And then on New Year's Eve I did like a year in review of not just in anything but just in my life in that year. And then on January 3rd, 2016, I did my New Year's resolution / goals, which I didn't even stick to any of them for 2016. And then on February 1st, 2016, I did a channel update video for February. And then I did the same thing on February 29th, 2016 for March, but I never stick to them, so I kind of quit doing that. And then on March 14th, 2016, I did my plans for this channel for spring break, which I didn't stick to. Continuing. So then on March 15th, 2016, just to kind of be funny, since it was my birthday that day, I made a video called What I Want for My Birthday, which I'll probably do actually when my birthday comes up, because I actually had fun doing that. And then on April 23rd, 2016, me and my former friend made a Would You Rather Let's Play, because we were planning on doing Let's Plays, but since we're not friends anymore, it's not the case. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is. I'm not going to plug who he is or anything. I have a feeling he probably subscribed to my channel, and I do have to give him a shout out, so that's going to suck. So then on May 1st, 2016, I did like a channel update video for the summer, which nothing happened, because that's when I was in my depressive state. And then on October 23rd, 2016, I did like a special announcement video. This is when I started doing the channel. Right after this video, the channel started to become more relevant. I actually started uploading videos more frequently. So then on October 25th, 2016, I did the first episode of What's Better, Raw or SmackDown. So I actually really have enjoyed doing that series. It actually gives me a reason to watch Raw and SmackDown every week and not miss an episode. Even if I've missed an episode, I'll still go back and watch that week's Raw and SmackDown, which I do like doing that. I actually like doing that video series a lot, because it makes me think of Raw and SmackDown as like in competition with each other. So then afterwards, though, on October 26, 2016, I did my preview and predictions for WWE Hell in a Cell. And then on November 2nd, 2016, I did episode 2 of What's Better, Raw or SmackDown. Then on November 8th, 2016, I did episode 3 of that series. Then on November 18th, 2016, I did episode 4 of that series. I think I might have missed an episode then. Either that or how does it go from November 8th to November 18th? It doesn't make any sense. And then on November 18th, 2016, I did my preview and predictions for Survivor Series of 2016. And then on November 28th, 2016, I did What's Better, Raw or SmackDown episode 5. And then on November 30th, 2016, I did episode 6 of it. And then on December 4th, 2016, I did my preview and predictions video for TLC 2016. And then on December 15th, 2016, I did episode 8 of What's Better, Raw or SmackDown. Then on December 16th, I did episode 9 of it. And then on December 19th, I did my preview and predictions for WWE Roadblock End of the Line 2016. And then on December 28th, 2016, I made my What I Got for Christmas video. Then on January 20th, 2017, sorry, I messed up, January 2nd, 2017, I did What's Better, Raw or SmackDown episode 10. And then on the same day, I made my What's Going On in 2017 video that I really haven't stuck to all that much. And then on the same day, I made my monthly update video that I didn't stick to for January. Then on the same day, I did my What's Better Raw or SmackDown episode series. Then on January 4th, I missed a lot of Raw and SmackDown because of school. Then on episode 13, I did
on January 16th, 2017, I did episode 13 of that series. On January 23rd, 2017, I did episode 14 of that series. Then on January 25th, 2017, I did episode 15 of that series. Then on February 2nd, 2017, I made my monthly update video that I haven't stuck to so far, but I still have a few days to stick to it if I have time. Then on February 6th, 2017, I did my episode 16 of What's Better, Raw or SmackDown. And then on February 14th, 2017, I did episode 17 of that series. And then on February 17th, 2017, I did episode 18 of that series. And today, I uploaded the episode 19 of that series. So then it leads us to this video right now. And like I said, I've really enjoyed making videos on this channel. Sorry, it's just been kind of tough for me to make videos. I really wasn't active for the first 3 years really of this channel. But what happened is me and Adam were supposed to have made videos, whether it was together or separately. And then what happened is it just didn't really pan out. He lost the interest in making videos, and I had my less than 444 on Owen the Talkinator channel, so I didn't really know what to use this channel for. But now I kind of know what to use it for. I, do like a wrestling talk show now with a bunch of my friends at my school. So it kind of gives this channel a little bit of purpose where I can come on here and do the What's Better Raw or SmackDown. And I'm sorry if I keep freezing, but it's just that my webcam started to have some technical glitches. I don't know what the hell just happened. Alright guys, I don't know what happened, but my webcam just completely glitched out. So I'm just going to piece this video together just because I really don't feel like doing that again. And I feel like if I tried to do it again, I wouldn't even say the same stuff I said. So I don't know what's up with my webcam. Don't tell me it's going to do it again. Like recently my webcam, since this past summer, just kind of goes in and out. Like sometimes it will work and it will connect to the system, but sometimes it won't. It's flickering right now, so it's like I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I should just get a real camera or what. So I really don't even trust to minimize this thing, but I don't really have a choice because now I want to do the subscribers. But like I was saying earlier, I do apologize if I haven't been as active as I should have been these past few years on this channel. Like I said, Adam lost the interest to make videos, and I just had the less than 444 on the Talkinator channel, so it kind of, didn't. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. Okay, so it kind of didn't really help, because this was just kind of there, but I didn't want to delete the channel either. There has been times where I've just been considering deactivating this YouTube channel. But then, now that I run a wrestling show with my Less Than Fortune 44 channel at Massasoit with a bunch of my friends, it kind of gives this channel an open platform where I can do the What's Better Raw or SmackDown videos. I'm now trying to work on making this video channel an anime channel and maybe like a cartoon channel somewhat. So it's like I do have stuff I can talk about on this channel. So I'm happy about that. So now that I've kind of mentioned it, let me now read the subscribers. Now let me make sure that, okay, it's working really well. I just want to make sure, I'm just really scared now that that's happened, now that my webcam had that technical difficulty, that it's going to completely glitch out, but we're going to have to wait and see. But I figured I give you what you guys came here for, and that's the 200 subscribers shout out, so I figured I'd do it now. So let me just start shouting out the YouTube channels. Now, I do apologize if I don't pronounce your name correctly, but I'm not the best reader, and sometimes, no offense, you guys pick like the weirdest names for your YouTube channel, so it's like, and I'm completely lagging out.
It's like not even on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so of course my webcam's deciding to glitch out and have a ton of technical problems when I'm making this video, so I apologize for that. So I think I finally got it working. So now let me, before this webcam has any more technical problems, shout out the subscribers. And like I was about to say, I apologize if I mispronounced your name, YouTube channel name. But I'm not the best reader. And also, you also have to remember this is the fact that you guys sometimes make weird titles, so you just have to remember that. Alright, so let me start by saying it. I'm just going to go straight down. Crescent Noble, Cherokee Perkins, John Tuddy, and obviously John Tuddy is one of my friends who does the wrestling show with me at Massasoit, and but on this channel he makes videos like he makes a lot of other videos, not just about wrestling, but about other things like NBA, other sports, and I think he's done movies and stuff. So definitely check his channel out. Game On, Pro Wrestling Roundtable Tracks. That's I've actually made an appearance on that channel before. That was when we debate. It's just a wrestling show where we debate things, but it's not good. Please don't check that out. But I have to shout it out because he did take his time to subscribe, but it really isn't all that good. Mr. DZ, Jordan Charlton, the Noppet, I think is how you say that. Jacob Maloney, Prince, Mifit, Atamon Khan. Like I said, I don't know how to really pronounce that. Jenny Hutz XX, Denpool, Aqua Sophia Zinn, Tim Jones, Andrew Ferrara. He's actually one of my friends. Thank you for subscribing. Mo Gamer. I can't even read this one. It's just a bunch of symbols. Like there's like no way to make it out. I think it's like Japanese or something. I don't have no clue what this is. And I can't even search it on Google, so I apologize for that. Alright, let me continue though. Kristen Johnson, Echo Giggles, Crisis, Betavu, Saul Lush, Blaine Ogden, God Steve Gaiman, Sauka Uchala, Anonymous Gamer 412. So how I guess we're never gonna know who this person is. Just a guy, because he's just a guy. Jade Walsh, Funny Dude 1562. AJ Talent, I've talked about him. He's my cousin that's made some of the Death Note reviews with me, and he made the Kiss Time Sis review, and he made the top 6 gaming videos. Julianne Cutie, Julian Sampolo, Stylish Jazz, Pretty Girl Martins, Steven Snyder. He's actually one of my friends. I go to a lot of Top World Promotion wrestling events with him. Our World Player, Nathan Strunk, Kyle Hayes, Ryan Latigan, Chris Dodd. He doesn't make any videos on this channel, but he does the wrestling show with me at Massasoit. And yeah, so make sure to check out Chris Dodd. Weymouth Youth Wrestling. It's a wrestling company. Me, my I guess a kid named James Hebert um, runs, but he never posts anything about it, and he'll say that he's gonna do it, but it never happens. So, well, you'll probably never see an episode on there. The awesome person on PvP Minecraft, Zedric Gaiman, Jason Homeless, Giovanna Golovic, Mary Finch, my little sister. She doesn't really make a lot of videos. Um, Apple Pie 51, and everybody loves apple pie. Megan Pine, Sapphire Parapally, I don't know how to say that. Cyber 700, Ava Morrison, Adrian Minsula, Michael Miner. Michael Miner is actually pretty popular on YouTube. He has 290 subscribers, which isn't as popular as I thought, but he actually makes some good content. Jim Hitter 64, Carlos Tawan, CM Live Reactions. This is actually I just went back and was going over this stuff, and this is a YouTube channel that I had back in 2013 where I would do like a live reaction, whether it was to wrestling, or a movie, and I think eventually I don't know how to get into this account, so I may try to see if I can do just that and maybe start making videos on there. But I liked doing the live reactions. I thought it was really good. And you know it. I think I didn't. I think I should. I think I didn't mind it, but it was just a pain in the ass to edit it all the time, and it wasn't like as much what I thought it was gonna be. But maybe I can try it again. Kayleen Williams, JT Swam, Adam the Video Maker. That's Adam's other YouTube channel that he never made videos on. I think he's only made. He's only ever made one video on that channel, and he made it 4 years ago today. Alright, let me go down. I have to now get down to where I was. Saints 68121, Mary Finch, that's my sister's other YouTube channel. Owen the Talkinator, which is my non-wrestling YouTube channel where I just post stuff about non-wrestling stuff. And here's my just mainly wrestling YouTube channel, Wrestling Fortune 44, which I love making videos on those channels. You should totally check them out. And that's all the shout outs. Thank you guys for checking out the channel. But like I said, I don't want you guys just to think about actually I actually didn't say this. I don't want you guys just those are the people that just subscribe, but I really do appreciate anybody that has watched the videos, left comments on them, and I'm thinking about one day. Actually, I may do this right afterwards because I'm just kind of really doing nothing right now, and I have the time. Where I read all the comments, but I figured why not just read them all right now. So I'm about to do that video next. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and let's now try to get to 300 subscribers.